It's a 2022.
Dude, that thing's sick.
Thank you.
You want to burn out that thing?
Will you buy me a new tire? Hey there, world. Welcome to another one. I've been a busy man lately. Busy man. I got family here. We're getting to the tail end of most of the family being here. My brother, I thought that was a person leaving. My brother, who lives out in California and doesn't get back over here too often, is leaving later today. And we just went flying this morning with my father and him. It's his first time going up with me and my dad. Me and my dad both fly planes. Nah, well, I don't really do it too much anymore, I should say. I started at a very young age, and it's an expensive hobby. Kind of hard to maintain at this point in my life. But I go ride around with my dad. It's been a while since I've been in the left seat, pilot in command, if you will. At least a year. But I go with him a lot, and I sit in the right seat, and you know, my brother's never been, so last day before he leaves this evening, we were like, hey, let's go. So that was fun. I got a couple errands to do, and yeah, it's funny, like, I feel like I haven't been riding. I feel like I've been slacking with the uploads. You stay right there, sir. Thank you. So I wanted to get out, and I left my bike at my parents' house yesterday. So after we just went flying now, my plan was to just, you know, I gotta get my bike, so I was gonna go for a cruise and all that. I brought the GoPro because it wasn't on my helmet when I brought it over. So I brought the GoPro, and I forgot a screw, the last little screw for my attachment. And so that was not ideal. Not really the end of the world either. I just had to ride home before I could do my ride now. But we're doing some errands. I need to get some cigars. Talk about an errand. I have become slightly a cigar enthusiast in recent weeks, but I gotta get my soon-to-be father-in-law some cigars. So that's what we're doing. Waiting for me. We'll give you a thank you. Thank you. Cops are out in full force today, dude. We've seen like 5 cops, and I only was on the road probably like 30-40 minutes-ish today, and we've seen a lot of cops out there, bike for sale. And my dad said there is a scandal going on right now, apparently, with the Connecticut State Police, and maybe you look it up and you'll find more specifics than I can even give you right now. But apparently, like, tens of thousands of tickets were, what would you call it, fabricated, written to nobody, or what, like, they were, the state police were meeting their quota, supposedly, but they weren't actually writing any tickets or pulling people over. So it's like, and I guess they were saying something about, you know, well, it's a messed up system, you know, like the only way you get promoted is if you give out tickets and traffic violations and stuff like that. And it's like, well, all right, so maybe that's a problem, but so you fake them? I don't know. I've talked about it before, like how everybody in my state, everybody here, they go 10 to 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, and I rarely see cops, I mean, pulling people over, like actively pulled somebody over. And those of you that watch my videos could also probably attest to that a little bit. I mean, you know, I drive a little fast right now. I'm going with the flow of traffic. We're doing 45 and a 35, you know. It's like, it's just funny how that shit works, you know. And I've said before too, I think it'd be good if they raise the speed limits, because they're a little outdated, right? Like, we can all agree they're probably outdated. I know, like, the highway speed limit 65, obviously, like, yes, a part of it is safety, but the cars topped out at 80 or 90 back in, you know, the 70s and 80s when all those whatever. And when I brought that up and I said, oh, well, raise the speed limit and then actually pull people over, people like my dad will say, well, they don't have the workforce, the labor for, or, you know, the cops out there, enough cops to restrict stuff. And I don't even have a problem with speeding. I mean, like, my big thing is texting and driving. I hate that. I hate distracted driving.
What year's your bike?
It's a 2022.
Dude, that thing's sick.
Thank you. I've done a lot to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, this, a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You a burnout on that thing?
Will you buy me a new tire?
Yeah, I know tires are getting expensive.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Nice bike, man.
Thank you, man. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my God, what is this person doing? Struggling, I guess. Not digging this intersection. Not this intersection. What the hell is this thing called? Super. Okay. Now, I don't know too much about cigars, but I don't know if I've done a lot to my bike. I mean, it's still, you know, whatever. I think it looks like I've done a lot to it. There's a lot of aesthetic things, and obviously the tank is a big one, but, you know. All right, world. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, I suppose. Bye.